Hi Sunil, it's Mikayla. We have mod 10 and we started off with 3x minus 4 minus 6 is congruent to 9 mod 10. The first step was we distributed and got 3x. You multiply the 3 and the x to get 3x, the 3 and the 4, negative 4, to get negative 12, and you have the rest of the equation, or the problem. Negative 6 is congruent to 9 mod 10. Yeah, this is an equation because there's not an equal sign. It's a congruent sign, just to clarify. Don't want to lose points. Okay, so then what you get is 3x minus 12 minus 6 is congruent to 9 mod 10. And because it's in mod 10, that negative 12 becomes a negative 2. Because you do negative 12 plus 10 equals negative 2. As I said, 3x minus 2 minus 6 is congruent to 9. The next step is to add 2. So when you add 2, then negative 2 plus 2 is 0. And 9 plus 2 is 11. So you have 3x minus 6 is congruent to 11. And because it is mod 10, that 11 becomes a 1. We then add 6 to cancel out that negative 6. So you add 6, so you have 3x is congruent to 7. And the next step is to write out all the multiples of 3 up until 33. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, and 33. And we stop at 33 because, as we can see right here, after that, because it's mod 10, we only pay attention to the number that's in the ones place. So after 33, the pattern repeats itself again, and we'll start over 3, 6. So that's why we stopped there. And we end up getting, yes, 3x is congruent to 7, because 27 is congruent to 7. And like I said before, paying attention to what's in the ones place, and we had 7 on our list of numbers. So yes, 3x is congruent to 7, which is circled right there. Okay, so for the next problem, it is 18x minus 4 is congruent to 1 mod 10. So, oh, I forgot to say this in the other video, but we can add 4 to both sides because they're both congruent. So that's why we're able to do that. So we have 18x, and with the negative 4, we add it to get it to cancel out. So now we're going to have 18x is congruent to 5 mod 10. We write out the multiples of 18, and we have 18, 36, 54, 72, 90, 108, and 126. And we pay attention to what is in the ones place. So we had 18 before, and in the ones place we have 8. We had 36, and now in the ones place we have 6. We have 54, and now in the ones place we have 4. We had 72, and now in the ones place we have 2. And then 90, took the 0, 108, 8, and then 126, 6. And once again, we could have stopped right after the 8 because the pattern would have repeated itself again. But there is no solution because 5 is not listed. When the pattern repeated itself, it would have repeated the same pattern, no 5. So an 18x is not congruent to 5 in mod 10. Thank you. Have a good night.